Hey guys, this is Bella, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things I wish I knew when I was 20. Number one, stop caring what other people think of you. They really are not thinking about you as much as you think they are. 90% of the time, people are thinking about what's going on with them. They're not placing judgment on you, you're placing judgment on you. It's such a waste of your brain space and your focus and your happiness and your joy by worrying what other people think of you. Let it go. It's not for you to worry about, and you're perfect the way you are. When I was in my early 20s, I had a relapse of anorexia after a bad breakup, and anyone who's had sort of any kind of eating disorder, you kind of know that flares up the most when you feel like you've lost control of your life. So that relationship ended, and I felt like out of control because the situation that ended it was out of my control. He was using hard drugs and I didn't know, and so his behavior was all over the place. And it was only after we broke up that I found out that he was using, and I was pretty shocked, to be honest. I thought I had better sense of judgment, especially being a mental health nurse at the time. I was pretty amazed that I didn't pick up on the warning signs. But when you love somebody, you kind of just overlook all of that. So I just wanted to add in here that at the beginning of that relationship, we were both using drugs together, and like I was on the back of another big breakup, and so I was using, and then we got together and we used together for about a month, and then I got in and I said, I don't want to ruin my life with this, I want to stop. And so I was under the impression that he had quit with me, and so we were together for another 2 months after that. And that's when I noticed his behavior was all over the place, but I just put it down to his personality or something to do with something else. I literally did not click that he was still using, and that's how that story went. I just wanted to add that in there for transparency, and also like just being proud of how far I've come. Those were my younger 20s, but look, we all go through times where we use things that we know aren't really good for our bodies, and it does not mean that you can't get out of it, and it does not define you, and it definitely doesn't define me. It taught me a lot, and I don't regret it, and yeah, I just wanted to add that in here. That was hard because we were very much in love, and at the beginning it was a lot easier and we were going to move in together, and so this big change caused me to relapse into anorexia. I was also working very closely with some girls with anorexia on the mental health ward that I was working on at the time, and by doing that, all these thoughts started to creep in about what I looked like, and just all these things that are irrelevant to who I actually am, and that sent me on a bit of a journey back into a dark place. And so I want to speak to that version of me right now. She was 21, and I want to say to you that you are perfect as you are, exactly as you are. No matter what size you are perfect as you are, and you are worthy beyond description. You don't have to look a certain way to get love from people, and you don't have to give so much of yourself to get love, because you are love. You are loved, you are worthy, and you are worth being with exactly as you are. And if someone can't see that, they're not for you. You are wonderful, and you don't need permission or validation to be accepted. You're perfect as you are. And the third thing I would say to the younger version of myself, something that I wish I knew back then. Well, I think I knew it back then, but it didn't really, you're too young to notice. Don't take everything so seriously. Enjoy this time that you have to make mistakes and to observe, and to where everything is new. Just enjoy this time, because I promise you, it doesn't matter what you end up doing. You will figure it out. It will just become so obvious to you what you want. So don't put so much pressure on yourself to get yourself in a position where everyone else is. You live your own unique path. Follow what lights you up, and don't focus on achieving goals that aren't what you really want. So don't take life too seriously. Enjoy yourself and trust that you will find your way eventually, because you will. You absolutely will. And coming from me, I'm now 31. You did a good job. Even though it looked like on the outside you were making so many mistakes, they were all valuable lessons, and they have shaped you to who you are today, or who I am today. So to summarize, everyone else is focused on themselves. So don't start worrying about what everyone else is thinking of you. You're perfect as you are. Don't need permission or validation to be yourself. And don't take life too seriously. You're here to have fun, and you're here to explore and know that you are on the right path, whether it looks like it or not. Thank you for watching this video, and drop me a comment below and tell me, what are the 3 things that you wish you could tell your 20-year-old self if you had the chance? I'd love to hear from you. And for more videos like this, like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope you have the most amazing day. Much love.